What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? Got this whole big ass gym to myself right now. I'm loving it. No one's in here. Literally, no one's in here. I'm not over exaggerating. It's kind of eerie. Not even gonna lie. And then someone locked the fucking music box, so I can't even turn this shit off. So I'm stuck listening to someone's playlist. I notice a lot of people when they do their incline, they don't aim for the top of the chest. They aim for like the middle towards the bottom. You want to make sure when you're doing this one, aim right here at the top. Work on that upper shelf. Another thing I notice people do is they don't start with incline. Always start with your weakest muscle group. If you're working on chest, for example, there's three muscles. Work on the weakest one. Most people, we lack the upper chest. You should be working on your upper chest first, not flat. I'm gonna do flat next though. What up, Simply Deep? What up, bro? Take a quick little rest. Hey, good, bro. I'm doing good, my brother. Doing good. Got this empty gym to myself right now, 30,000 square feet. So I'm loving it, man. About to kill this chest right now. What up, nature? What's up, bro? Definitely, definitely. People tell me I'm always real quiet and calm and cool, collective. So I kind of like that. But they also tell me that I have this very intimidating look to myself, that I look intimidating if you're not really, or like if you see me just walking past me or something, people tell me I have an intimidating look. I'm like, damn, bro, I'm one of the nicest guys ever once you start talking to me. All right, let's get it. Let's get back to work. Oh, that's still in light today. I love it. Let's go. Hell yeah. We're gonna see about these 2 plates though. Try to take a full rest on this one. Because wait, if somebody came across you and your lady at the wrong time at some secluded area. Well, I don't know. I think I need a little bit more context. So, are we doing something? I'm assuming we're doing something. And if we're doing what I think that I'm assuming we're doing, bro, I'm not stopping. I am not stopping. I'm doing what I gotta do. Because most of the time when someone pops in on someone like that, it's usually like, oh shit, my bad. Like, when you walk on someone in the restroom, you hurry up and close that door. Yeah, yeah. I ain't stopping, G. I ain't stopping at all. Gonna handle mines. Oh, let's see. Let's see how many times this motherfucker gonna come up. Another thing I noticed too, a lot of people don't do enough sets and do too many exercises. Bro, stick to like, all you really need is like 3 exercises for a muscle group, but put in the right amount of sets in that thing and you'll be fine. Like I'm about to do 5 sets right now. Let me see if I can get a better view. That way I'm not constantly walking in and out of the camera view. Right there looks good. Yeah, let's keep it there. True, true. No, I agree with that because if you just started, then it's like, oh fuck, they ruined it. Nah, but honestly, when I used to drink, I wouldn't have gave a fuck. But I cut out drinking, cut out smoking. So your boy has a clearer mind now. So yeah, I think it definitely depends. Definitely depends. All right, let's get back to work. Let me see. Yep, time is ready. Let's see how much this 225 gonna move for me. Let's get it. Oh yeah, this feels light. Mm, mm. One more. Ah, let's go. I think I had two more in me, but I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go up. Fuck. So this one right here is technically my second working set, even though I've already done 3 sets. So that's why I do like 5 good sets of this workout. I've hit 315 one time on upper, on incline, I mean, upper chest. Never been able to do it again. And this is probably when I was at my heaviest though. I was weighing like 210, somewhere around there. Like 210, 215. I'm like 20 pounds lighter than that now. So I don't know if I can get up there again. No problem, bro. Appreciate you, man. Uh, I'm just trying to go. I'm gonna take a good 2 minutes on this. Make sure my muscles really recover and I'm feeling strong for the next one. If not, I'm just gonna fuck myself over because what is this? 220, 275? Wait, 225 plus 50? Yep, 275. Damn, I must be feeling pretty strong today to go up to that. Let me throw on my wrist wraps. Let me push some help on it. You know, I was thinking about doing a bodybuilding show this year coming up, but I don't know, man. A part of me doesn't want to deplete my hormones and make them go to shit. But then there's that other part of me that's like, man, you have to do it at least once. So I'm still stuck in between. I have until it's the show's until June of next year. So I have time. Haven't fully decided yet. I'd say it's a 50-50 for me right now on if I'm going to compete or not. But I think if I am going to compete, I'm not going to lie, I'm training like I am and I'm eating to just maintain where I'm at right now. I'm not cutting and I'm definitely not bulking at the moment, but I haven't fully decided. Oh, fuck. 275 by myself. All right, fuck it. Let's work. Let's go. Fine racket. This bitch is coming back up. That's the rules. Oh, God. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. Oh, woo. Nope. Damn. That fucking sucks. That shit was heavy. Hey, I think so, man. I think I might do pretty good in competition. I think so. I have a pretty good physique. I've heard it enough times to where I believe it now. Fuck, man. I can't believe I failed on that shit, though. Damn, that pisses me off. Oh, man. It makes me feel like I got to do it again, but nah, that bailout was. What y'all think about that bailout, though? Is that shit clean or not? Let's go. That's how you bail out by yourself right there. That's how you do it. You gotta know when to give up. If I'd have kept pushing, I don't know if I'd have had enough strength to get it off of me. I guess I'd say I'm happy for the bailout. Hey, Master Creation, I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Well, still not done here though. I still got a few more sets. So what I'm gonna do, drop that 50 pounds, go back to 225 and rep out a few there since I did get 8. I'm gonna do that again. I'll probably do that and then get a nice drop set in. And then my upper chest will be nice and primed for the rest of the workout. So like I was saying, me and most of everyone else have a very developed bottom chest. Our upper chest are usually always lagging. So now I've come to realize that my focus needs to be upper chest dominant on my chest days. Sahil, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Give some advice. Yo, what's up from Brazil? Appreciate you tuning in. Give some advice about working out. Hey, you know what's crazy though about the haircut? I cut my own hair, man. I don't even I haven't I mean, I don't have a cut right now, but yeah, I've been cutting my own hair for like the past 10 years. But as far as working out, I mean, there's so much advice I can give you. So I'm not too sure about like what working out advice you're talking about. But as far as working out, just in general, I would say just be consistent, bro, with anything. So let's say you find a plan. You want to stick with that plan for at least 4 weeks, bro. For at least 4 weeks, you want to stick with that plan and keep doing the same exercises. There's no need to be switching a bunch of exercises because you won't be able to you won't be able to see your progression if you're switching exercises. So for example, if I keep doing this for 4 weeks, as some of you guys saw, I failed at the 275. Now, if I don't hit this for another 4 weeks, how am I supposed to know if I'm able to hit that 275 again? So I would say stick with a training plan. If you find one, if you get one, if you make one, find one off the internet, whatever, wherever you get one from, stick with it for 4 weeks to see the progression in that plan. From India, brother. Oh, okay. What's up, master? Appreciate you tuning in. How do you stay consistent? At this point in my journey, to be honest with you, it's just discipline at this point. I've built the discipline to come to the gym, whether I want to or whether I don't want to. Like 100, 100% disclosure right now. I did not feel like coming to the gym today. I pushed it off, and pushed it off. I was supposed to be at the gym at 5 o'clock. I just got here at 8:20. So it's just discipline at this point because motivation runs out. Nice. I think I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna hit that one more time. No, no, I know what you're talking about for sure. It does do that, man. That's honestly when it matters most. Another thing I'd ask you when you're at that month and you're ready to give up, is it because you're sore or is it just because that motivation ran out? I like to know that because if it's because you're sore, that means you're going a little too hard in the gym. What I mean by that is someone who's taken time off of the gym, who knows how to work out, who's been working out. Let's say they take a month off, month and a half, however long they take off. When they come back to the gym, they usually work out like they've never left the gym. And that messes them up because they're so sore that they end up falling off. So you want to take it real easy when you come back to the gym. Just do enough work to stimulate the muscles. Build your body back up to getting used to working out and then go hard. The motivation. Okay, gotcha. So that's more here than that's more mental than anything. You gotta, I would say for motivation, bro, your why has to be strong. Like, why are you working out in the first place? Are you working out for you? Are you working out for someone else? You know? Because when you work out for outside, when you look for outside motivation, it runs out real quick. When you work out for yourself, it stays there. There's no getting rid of that. Like me, I work out definitely for myself. Maybe at first when I was younger, it started on the outside motivation, girls, things like that. Wanted to, look bigger, have big chests, big arms, whatever it may be. But then I fell off too. That motivation ran out. And I let myself go, got chunky, got fat, got lazy, and I didn't like who I was looking at, to be honest with you, in the mirror. I know it sounds cliche, but it's the truth. I really did not like the way I looked in the mirror, didn't like taking my shirt off at the house. And mind you, this is my house. If you don't feel comfortable taking your shirt off in your house, that should tell you something right there. That should tell you everything you need to know. Do you watch Stranger Things? No, I don't, but I want to get into it because it seems like just one of those shows. They keep making seasons. Usually, when something keeps making seasons like that, bro, there's a reason for it. Lady Booze, I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never went past a month. I have a learning disability to be real. Gotcha. Gotcha. Then man, take it. Best thing I could tell you is just to take it day by day, man. Don't even think about a month. Just take it day by day, week by week. Before you know it, you got a week down. Then don't worry about 3 more weeks ahead of you. Worry about that next week. That's it. And if you just take it week, but tell yourself, I'm going to go to the gym at least 3 times this week. Then take it day by day until you hit those 3 days. Whether it's one day on Monday, take off 2 days, and then you hit it 2 days back and forth. Take off a week, the next 2 days, and then go to the next week. I'm gonna go 3 days. Take it just day by day, week by week. Don't worry about a month. Don't worry about 6 months. Eventually, that'll add up, and you'll be there. Damn, a part of me wants to throw tens on. I think I could do the tens. I'm gonna throw some tens on. Let's get it. It's time to work. All right, let's get it. Oh, fuck, this is heavy. No, fuck, I psyched myself out on that last one. Ah, all right, I'm gonna do a drop set. I should have just went for it, but I told myself if it comes down, I'm not gonna be able to lift it. So I had to rack it. Damn it. Uh, let's go. One more drop. Come on, get it up. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Dwayne. Hey, thank you, Master. Welcome. Welcome. I appreciate the subscribe, brother. I really do. About to be time for that pump cover to come off. Starting to work up a sweat. Gotta go to this machine right here. Let's go right here. Because this is the machine I'm doing. How many push-ups do you think you could could change your body and how many miles a day? Hmm. So that's a it kind of it kind of depends on where you're at as far as push-ups because the reason why I say that is because for someone like me, it's gonna take a lot of push-ups for me to like actually feel my chest nice and tight and to get a pump going to build up the lactic acid. But I would say do a variation of push-ups. So 4 sets of maybe, depend on how many you can do, 4 sets of like 15 to 20. And I would do 4 sets of the regular push-ups flat, 4 sets of push-ups incline, 4 sets of push-ups decline. And then as far as miles, it also depends on how, I guess, what's your maintenance? Are you eating at a caloric deficit? Are you not eating at a caloric deficit? So all that matters because working out is only 20% of the progress you see. The 80% is going to be your nutrition. So really, it's going to be your nutrition more than anything, to be honest with you. That's going to change your body more than anything. Because if someone wanted to lose weight, even if they didn't work out and they just watch what they ate, they'd lose weight. But for someone who wants to lose weight, they eat whatever they want and they work out, they're not going to lose weight. They'll actually get bigger. They'll gain muscle with the fat, but mostly fat. So I say that to say it's nutrition to change your body. Now, if you just worked on your nutrition, that's where you get that like that soft look. As far as people who lose weight but they look like they don't lift, that's where that comes from. Where they still look kind of flabby and fluffy and stuff like that. That's because they're not lifting. So you want to make sure you add strength training in there too. How much do you charge for coaching? It honestly depends because they're all custom plans. So it just depends on how much coaching and personal guidance you need. So I have people who only need workout plans for me. I charge them a different price than someone who only wants nutrition from me or someone who wants everything, you know? So if you my social media handle is built by Vino on all platforms. I believe in my bio you can also book a consultation with me, and if not, then follow me on Instagram and the link in my bio is definitely there, and book a consultation with me and let's just map out a game plan. So if we hop on a consultation call, we'll figure out where you are. Even if you don't sign up with me, I'll still give anyone who usually signs up with me, I literally give them actionable things they can do that day to get them to where they want to go. And I've done it before plenty of times. There's been a few people who get on a call with me, they don't get the coaching, totally fine. I still help them and give them at least a direction to go. Because at the end of the day, I actually care about my health. In return, it makes me care about other people and want to see them win too. So I still get mines regardless. But yeah, bro, if you seriously, if you want to hop on a call, just my Insta is built by Vino. So the same thing as my YouTube handle. It's the same on Instagram, same on TikTok, built by Vino. Shit, I'm tired. Yeah, oh, yep, for sure. Gotcha. Yes, sir. Look forward to speaking to you, man. Let's get it. Make sure you're always focusing on that eccentric phase. Feel the stretch. You definitely seem like you know you're talking about. I appreciate that, brother. I do. I do. But I like to let the work speak for me. You know what I mean? What up, Julian? What's up? What's up? I'm not gonna lie, for such a nice gym, they have some shitty ass lighting here. Like, look how washed my skin looks. My skin looks crazy washed with the way the lights are beaming off of me. The lights are trash here, but it's such a nice gym. Can't really complain about that. I mean, I guess I can because I just did, but I guess out of everything else they offer, it's not really worth the complaint to argue that the lights are ass. Nah, bro, you're not nagging at all, man. You're not nagging at all. Keep asking questions. It don't matter. I ain't trying. Um, so that's a I'm gonna give you like a two-part answer for that. The first part is I've probably been working out consistently for about 2 years. Now I'm gonna finish this set and then I'm gonna give you the second part of that answer. Now, the second part to that is I haven't only been working out for 2 years. When I say consistently, I mean the only time I've taken off is the 2 day rest that I give myself. But in total, I've probably been working out for about 10 years. Yeah, about 10 years. But just like everyone else, there's been times where I fell off. There's been times where I wasn't consistent also. So I'd make progress and then it would kind of diminish a little bit. I'd come back, do make progress again, and then it diminish a little bit, come back, be consistent for a year, fall off, go in and out of cycles. But what I mean about the last 2 years is I literally have not fell off in the last 2 years. So in the last 2 years, I've been consistent, only taking 2 days off. So man, even on vacation, your boy will still find a gym. I'll map out actually, it's crazy because my lady now knows to already figure out what gym I'm going to be going to when we go on vacation because she knows I ain't doing it unless there's a gym I could go to, whether the hotel has a gym, whether I need to go to a gym, because I have over like 6 gym passes, but that's it's another topic. But anyways, there just has to be a gym, even when I go on vacation now. Oh man. Because yeah, it takes so much to build what you want, but then it takes so fucking little to lose it all. And that's the fucking sorry thing. The bad thing about working out is that it takes so little to lose it, but it takes so much to build it. So much hard work. But eating, the dedication of eating, of just coming to the gym when you don't feel like it. And then you don't go to the gym for 2 weeks. And man, it's all gone. I'm already getting upset. Like if I took 2 weeks off, that should have worked you. Man, got my blood pressure going. Oh man. And for the ones that's been here, have you noticed this is only my second exercise? And I've been on these two exercises for 30 plus minutes. That should tell you right there, you don't need to hop on a bunch of different machines to build muscle. Don't do that. Just get some good quality sets and reps in, and you will grow. I just have one more chest exercise, and I'm moving on to biceps. That easy. But I've hit about 5, 6 sets on the first one. This one right here is my last one, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be 5. So keep that in mind too when you guys are working out. Dude, you're massive. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. I used to be bigger, but the thing is I'm leaner now. So that's why I look bigger. But it's crazy. I used to be a lot bigger, actually. But bigger in a way was just like more size. I have more fat on me. Like before I let you go, crazy. Say you need both working out plan. How much would a monthly fee be? So let's see. Wait, did you say nutrition too? You need both workout plan. How much would you? Oh yeah, yeah. You said both. I would say an average as far as because you will need to buy food. You will need to have your gym pass. You will need to buy supplements. And then on top of that, then the coaching plan, I would say roughly you would need about 350 a month. You'd need roughly about $350 a month. to be able to afford all your meal plans, to be able to afford, sorry, all your meals, your nutrition, your supplements, and then your coaching. So if you can afford 350 a month, there it is. That comes out to roughly like, how much is that a week? Like 60? No, 70? Somewhere around there a week. So I'm trying to grow my shoulders. Appreciate you, bro. So let me finish this last set and I'll give you some quick tips on how to grow shoulders. Uh, Come on. Ah, I got no más. Uh, damn, this is on fire. All right, bro. So for shoulders, if you look at anyone or most people that you would say have big shoulders, it's because of these right here, the lateral head, that cap is what they call it. The reason why, which is gonna take me to my next segment. You want to focus on building lateral, basically doing a shitload of lateral movements when it's on shoulder day. So for me, I'm spamming lateral movements. So I'll do dumbbell lateral raises. I'll do them where I'm holding the dumbbell. Let me show you. I'll do them where I'm holding the dumbbell here coming up. I'll do them where I'm holding the dumbbell here from behind me coming up like this. And so that's two exercises right there. On top of that, I'll get the cables and then I'll come from the cable behind me right here. So I say that to say you need to make sure you're implementing enough lateral movements because when you have big um, lateral delts, your shoulders are going to look bigger. That's where, fuck, music is loud as fuck right there. I'm going to just do the machine over here. That's why people say, "Oh, you have real broad shoulders," you know? That's where you get the broad look from, is having big lateral heads. So when you're doing your workouts, add like 3, no joke, I'm not playing with you. Add like 3 lateral movements. Yeah, this one's good. Let's do some decline. Do your chest ever cramp? I used to notice it when I wasn't drinking as much water or hydrating as much. Now I drink BC double A. I drink not BC double A's. I drink electrolytes in my water when I'm working out. And ever since I've been doing that, it's been preventing cramps. So just you just gotta hydrate a little more. But sometimes my contraction feels so good, like on a workout where I'm really feeling that contraction, that it'll almost feel like I'm cramping. But that's mainly happening when you're dehydrated. This needs to come back. Also, for anyone trying to lift their chest up, decline, decline chest press, because it's gonna build that muscle under here and it's gonna help your chest sit up. It's almost like having a natural bra on, to be honest with you, is the best way I can put it. Is like you're literally building that muscle right under here. So it's gonna tighten your chest and make it sit up. and it won't sag. So focus on your decline presses. Flat bench, I mean, man, I'm telling you, I'm not going to sit up here and say flat bench is not a good workout. But when you get to a point to where you want to start bodybuilding and sculpting your body, sculpting certain body parts to look a certain way, you'll realize certain movements are a waste of your time. I'll give you an example, the deadlift. What muscle group, muscle part does the deadlift really build? Now, I'm not saying it's a bad workout for people who are power lifters because obviously that's one of their movements. So they have to deadlift, but in reality, for someone like me, I'm not a power lifter, so I can really care less about being strong. The deadlift does nothing for me as far as building muscle. I can do, if someone says, oh, it works on your legs, I can squat or do the leg press, and that's going to give me more hypertrophy in my legs. So I don't deadlift. So you want to program any of your programs on what's going to suit you, which is how I build my programs for any of my clients. I figure out what their goals are. If your goals is to get stronger, is for a powerlifting meet, then I'm going to help you program it to meet those standards. Oh man. Oh man. Excuse me. But I love hitting chest press, flat bench. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. But this phase that I'm in right now, I actually took it out of my program for the exact reason I was just telling you guys, because now it's time to sculpt up here. I'm working on my upper chest, and then I'm working on my lower chest, really just sitting high and nice. Because I've noticed that I have a real big chest. And if I don't work on it as far as like the bottom or the top, that thing will start hanging, man. That thing will start hanging. Dang, this light is horrible, yo. Look at this light. It's making me look like I don't have abs anymore. It's horrible. What was that? Do you think a 5'9", 200 pounds is massive overweight? Well, that's how much I weighed. I was the same thing. I'm about 5'9", and I was weighing about 200. Now, I was a lot like the cuts that you see on me right now, like my abs, they weren't as defined. Right here, this waistline, you couldn't see that. The cut in my shoulder, you weren't able to see that. Like, it just all depends on your goals. If you're in a bulking phase, then that's not a bad weight. You want to stay there, build as much muscle as you can, and then once you cut down, it's gonna you're gonna look crazy, bro. You're gonna look crazy. But if you're 5'9", 200 pounds and it's mainly all fat, then you got to realize like, okay, what am I doing? What are my actual goals? You know what I mean? So that's one thing you gotta ask yourself: is this 200 pounds? Am I in a bulking phase or am I just fat? You got to be honest with yourself. Oh man. I'll be honest with you guys. This right now for me, I think I'm fat. Like I wouldn't say fat, but I think I'm definitely on the fluffier side right now than what I know I could be or should be, is what I should say. Like I definitely feel heavier than I should. Everyone's meter is different. Everyone's meter is different. To someone else, my body is like, bro, your goals. Like, why aren't you happy with that? But it's just not how it works, man. I'm just not. I feel like I'm heavier than I should be. I need to trim about a good 5 pounds. I'd say a good 5 pounds of fat, and then I'd be cool. I'd be happy. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Mary? Oh, what the heck? That's my freaking. You're funny. Ugh. Say it's all fat to be real. Should I bulk, then lose, or cut first? So if it's all fat, let's say it's all fat. What I would do if I was in your position, I would cut. And the reason why I would cut is because I would cut to a decent amount of weight. Now, I wouldn't cut to where I'm super lean or super shredded, but I would definitely drop some of that fat, get to a body fat percentage that's like 15, 14, and then start building muscle from there. That way, you're not bulking from 200, putting on a bunch of fat, and then having to do a bunch load of work just to cut. It's just going to make your cut a lot harder for you. So, if you, let's say it's fat, all fat at 200, cut down to about, I would say drop a good 20 pounds, get down to like 180 and build from there. Uh, that would be what I would do. I wouldn't bulk at 200. So when you get down to 180, then you do like a clean bulk. You don't do a dirty bulk. Semi clean, you know? Sometimes, have fun, eat what you want. All right, let's get on biceps. And do some bicep workouts and then get the fuck out of here. They'd be like, you did it. Went and bought the mansion with the pool with it. Bro, are you a criminal? What does that mean? Come on, G, with a pretty face like mine, you think I'm a criminal, dog? Hell no. I can't be in jail, bro. Hey, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Let's go. I appreciate you, master. You beat me to that one. I appreciate you, brother. Do you think chicken breast and rice and peppers? And how do you figure your body weight mass or percentage? Um, you know those little like DEXA machines and stuff that you can handheld, like the in-body machines, and then they have the e-volt machines. They usually have them at like your local nutrition shop. Now, I'm not saying they're super accurate, but what they do is they at least give you a starting point to work from. So for me, when I hold on, I gotta focus real quick. Too light. Oh man. Uh, we actually have one of those machines here, but yeah, you want to hop on one of those machines, just get a baseline of where you're at. So for me, when I was at my heaviest, 220, 215, that machine, it humbled me because it told me I was at like 22% body fat. And at this time, I thought I looked good. Like I thought I was big. I thought I had the little cuts and stuff, but nah, we're definitely not as big as we think we are. So that machine humbled me. Told me I was at like 22. I always thought I was at like 15. So, anyways, when I hopped on that machine, figured out what I was at least a baseline at that 22, I started to just be consistent with that machine. So the next month, I started to cut and I just went back to that same machine. Then it read 18%. And I started to see the difference in my body. I was like, damn, I actually look a little leaner. The next time I went, it went down to 15%. And this is where I started to see the abs, the cuts. And I was like, oh, damn, like I must be at 15. But I don't really know what I'm at because it's not accurate. It's just a baseline. So then I think the lowest I've ever saw my body percentage on that was like 11%. This was probably when I was weighing like 185. I was at like 11%, it said. But, anyways, to answer your question, hop on one of those machines, either in body or Evo. Get a baseline, see where you're at, get your basal metabolic rate, and then eat at a caloric deficit of 2 to 500. No more, no less. Any more, you'll start losing muscle. Any less, you won't lose shit. Do you mean working out? I think you mean working out, but I've always been working out since high school. I play basketball, so basketball, a little bit of football, mainly basketball though. You know how they always have you in the weight room when you're playing high school sports. So I'd say it started at like 16. I'd have to say 16. I'm 29 right now, so it's been a good amount of time, but I didn't take anything serious until after high school. So um 18, 19 was when I really started to take working out a lot more serious. And then, like I said, in the past 2 years, I've just been super dedicated. Yeah, so 13 years on and off though, on and off. So it wasn't really super consistent, but yeah, about 13 years been at least familiar with working out for sure. For sure. Let's get it. Ah, ah. Who's your inspiration? Um, Uh, it's probably switched over the time, but I'll give you the person who like first got me started into working out was this is back when Jeremy Buendia was first starting to win his championships and men physique, working with Hani Rambat. And this is how crazy and like I guess like naive I was. Bro, I thought you can gain his physique natural. Like legit, I thought he was natural. I just thought he worked really hard to get it. I didn't know shit about PEDs. I didn't know nothing about steroids, like none of that shit. I thought everyone was natural. And then, just working out over time, started to meet different people in the gym. People are, starting to come up, meet me, and just over talking and things like that. And that's when people kind of started to ask me, yo, what are you taking? Da da da. I was like, taking? Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm taking creatine, protein, all that stuff. And they're like, nah, bro, like, are you taking any steroids or anything? And I'm like, nah, man, like, what the fuck? I ain't taking steroids. Where the fuck would I even get that shit from? Then, right after Jeremy, my inspiration switched to CT Fletcher when he started to blow up because I just like that grit that he had, that like hardcore, like it's still your motherfucking set, you know? But if you're 5'9", 200 pounds, only eat chicken breast and rice and some type of veggies and do like 100 push-ups and a mile consistently, do you think in a year I could go down to 170? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, of course. The main thing is just going to be being in a caloric deficit. And then on top of that, if you're doing a mile, that's going to help put you in a deficit. So, yeah, cardio just helps put you in the deficit, is what that does. It doesn't necessarily put someone in a deficit because I could do cardio and still just eat like shit and I wouldn't be in a deficit. So, yeah, cardio just helps speed up the process of putting you in a deficit too. So, absolutely, you definitely could get down to that weight. And that's going to be a good weight. And if your timeline is a year for only 30 pounds, like that's crazy. You can lose that in 90 days, depending on how aggressive you want to be. Creatine and protein is similar. No, definitely not. Creatine is, think of your muscle. Hold on. I need to hit this next set and then I'll tell you. Ugh. Fuck. All right. So protein builds and repairs muscle tissue. Creatine, think of your muscle as a sponge. So the sponge is this big, as big as my fist, before you start taking creatine. When you start taking creatine, so hold on, got to give you a little background. So the muscle, all that, it's water, right? We're made up of a lot of water, which is why you hear a lot of people say creatine is just water weight and blah blah blah. So what creatine does is it upgrades the muscle. So if the muscle is a sponge, and this is how big the muscle is, when you take creatine, it makes the muscle this big, which makes it be able to absorb more water. When it absorbs more water, it gets even bigger. So think of creatine as the thing that upgrades your muscle to absorb more water. And it makes you stronger, bigger, recover faster, and all that good stuff. But protein is what's going to actually rebuild and so build and repair muscle tissue. That's the difference between creatine and protein. So you need them both. When you're natural, you need them both. Trust me. Don't don't take one over the other. Take them both. They work beautifully together. Oh man. All right, it's 9:30. I need to hurry up and get out of here. I'm gonna do some bicep curls now. Some dumbbell bicep curls. Get ready to dip. Hey, real quick, take a look at this gym. Look at this shit. There's no one in here. Look at this. Look how big it is. There's so much shit back there. Look at that. Look at that. Look how big this gym is. And no one's here right now but me. I have a key to this spot. It's 24/7. It's a private gym. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of self-made training facility, but they're kind of private gyms that are all over the place. Yeah, this place is it's pretty sick. It's pretty sick. Turn it this way. And this shit could get kind of eerie when you're in here by yourself. I feel like the only reason I'm not really paying it too much attention is because I'm talking to you guys, or else I low key look. I'm already looking around now. I'm getting into my mind. Oh man. Nah, hell no. I've been taking creatine for fucking as long as I've been working out, bro. Look, you see any bald spots? Nope. Don't listen to that bullshit. The hair falls out when you start taking PEDs. That's when your hair falls out. And honestly, I'm not even say that because it hits everyone different. There's some people who are taking PEDs and they don't experience hair loss. It's just most people do, but it still all comes down to genetics. Your hair loss is genetics. But if you take PEDs, you will for sure lose hair. That's a fact. Creatine, nah. Now, one thing with creatine though, you do need to drink a lot of water. That's a fact. Is 4 set of 15 good for curls? I mean, if your goal is endurance, yeah. But my goal isn't endurance. I like to be in that sweet spot of hypertrophy and strength training. So my sweet spot is like 6 to 10, anywhere from 6 to 10, to be honest with you. So, for example, if I pick up some dumbbells that are heavy, too heavy for me to get to 10, I at least better make it to 6. So I like to be in that sweet spot. These ones, I was able to get up to 10, which is good. So I'm like, do that again. Uh, so this last set, I'm gonna go up. I think you're from Australia. Nah, I'm from Cali, man. Why would you say Australia? Sound like your boy got an accent or something? I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, the confidence is definitely there, my brother. The confidence is there. From Afghanistan. Yo, what's up? What's up, bro? From Afghanistan. Appreciate you tuning in, bro. Hey, what time is it over there in Afghanistan? I said I was gonna go up on this one, so let's do it. Uh, damn. Uh, and a woman, or you want to go overboard? Mm, it depends on how spontaneous, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm not too like adventurous when it comes to life risking activities. For example, I'm never going skydiving. I don't care what adrenaline people tell me. I don't give a damn. I'm just not doing it. The risk to reward is just not there for me. I don't give a damn. I'd rather just drop off a roller coaster and feel that than go skydiving. And that's just me, you know? So it just depends. It definitely depends as far as that question. Keep up the good work, boss. I appreciate you, Umar. I appreciate you, my guy. I'm trying, brother. I'm trying. I didn't even feel like coming to the gym today, but oh man, running off discipline. Just I gotta be here regardless if I want to or not. But these are not. Oh, then nah, I don't think so. If it's not life risking, nothing like that, then nah, I don't think so. Not at all. Because I've had my lady actually recommend a nice ass vacation spot that I never thought I'd go to, end up having the best time of my life. I still haven't topped that experience yet. So, nah, to answer your question, uh, last exercise, not nodding. Nope, too light. Yep. Forearms, definitely. You definitely got to hit forearms. I usually hit them on my shoulder days. But yeah, man, because it looks weird when you have small forearms and big biceps and triceps. It looks uneven. It's almost like having small calves and big quads and big legs, you know? It stands out more. The bigger you get, the more your weaker muscles start to stand out. So you definitely want to work on your forearms because think about it in a t-shirt. See me, I like wearing oversized shirts. So in an oversized shirt, my forearms show. Uh, oh, it's getting popping then, bro. It's getting popping, man. Absolutely. I can't see from that far. Bring you guys closer. So, what's up, Lex ATL? What up? What up? Is your chest stiff? What you mean by that? Is it stiff? I don't like. Is it like I don't know. I mean, I can move it. There's muscle there. It's not droopy or anything. So I'm not too sure what you mean by is it stiff. Uh, is your yeah yeah? Look at there's nobody in the gym right now. I like it though. Nobody in here, literally. There's even still more. There's a whole turf over there. Frozen nips. Oh fuck, bro. There's a little breeze in here, man. There's a little breeze in here, dog. Hey, it's dope, man. It's dope. I got the keys to this gym, so I can literally open it at any time. I know, bro. I just got my hair done today. I'm actually liking it. I was wearing it out for the longest, doing the natural, but I'm happy I was able to get it done today. But all right, y'all. That marks the end of the workout. I'm gonna be a lot more consistent. So pop in on your boy. I think I'm gonna do another one tomorrow, actually, Monday. So come show love. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.